You know this has happened to you. You're just chatting with a friend, right? Talking out loud about something completely random, like maybe a new pair of shoes you're thinking about.
Or, I don't know, maybe it's a vacation you're dreaming of. The key thing is you haven't searched for it. You haven't typed a single word into your phone. It's just a conversation.
And then, maybe an hour later, maybe the next day, you're just mindlessly scrolling on your phone, and bam, there it is, an ad for those exact shoes, or a deal on a trip to that exact place.
I mean, come on, that feels like way more than just a coincidence, right? It feels like your phone is listening, like literally listening to every single word you say.
So, what's the deal? Is your phone actually recording your private conversations just to sell you stuff? Well, let's take a deep breath and calmly break down what's really going on behind that screen.
All right, let's tackle this head on. The whole listening myth. The first thing we have to ask is it even possible? Could your phone actually be doing this?
Okay, so here's why this theory feels so convincing. Technically speaking, yeah, your phone can listen. I mean, think about it. We give apps permission to use the microphone all the time, and voice assistants like Siri or Alexa, they're literally built to be always on, just waiting for you to say that magic wake word. So yeah, the tech is absolutely there. But, and this is the big but, just because they can do it, does that mean they are doing it? Let's get real for a second. Would these massive tech companies seriously risk everything to secretly record and analyze billions of hour conversations 24/7?
The thing is, when you look at the logistics, it just seems so impossible. I mean, the sheer amount of data storage you'd need would be astronomical. The processing power to analyze all that audio, mind-boggling. And, maybe most important of all, the legal risk would be catastrophic. If a company got caught doing this, the lawsuits, the public backlash, it would literally destroy them. It's just not a good business plan.
So if they're not listening, then what in the world is going on? Well, the truth is actually a lot more subtle and, in a lot of ways, way more powerful. It's not about what you say, it's about what you do.
You have to understand every single thing you do on your device is a little breadcrumb, a data point. Every tap, every scroll, how long you pause on a photo, your physical location, which apps you open and when you open them, all of it is being collected and pieced together to build this incredibly detailed profile of, well, you.
Okay, so what do they do with this massive digital version of you? This is where it gets really interesting. That data doesn't just sit there. Oh no. It gets fed into these super powerful algorithms that are designed to do one thing, predict what you're going to want or do next.
Let's go back to that shoe example. The system pulls together all those little behavioral breadcrumbs. Maybe you searched for some fitness stuff earlier, or your phone's GPS shows you walked past a shoe store. It uses all that to flesh out your profile, and from that, it makes a prediction. This person is probably interested in running shoes. It doesn't need to hear you say it because your actions already screamed it. And then boom, it serves you that perfectly targeted ad.
And here's the little bit of brain science that makes this all feel so real. It's something called confirmation bias. Look, you get hit with hundreds of totally irrelevant ads every single day and your brain just tunes them out. But when that one ad magically lines up with a conversation you just had, you notice it. You remember it. It confirms that little suspicion in the back of your mind and you completely forget about the hundreds of other ads that were totally wrong.
And there's another layer to this whole thing. It's called cross-device tracking. So maybe you were looking up that vacation on your work laptop, right? But then the ad pops up on your phone. These systems are incredibly good at figuring out that laptop you and phone you are the same person. It creates this seamless web of tracking that can feel honestly a little bit like mind reading.
Okay, so let's pull this all together. It's time to reframe how we think about this. This whole thing isn't about secret microphones hidden in our phones. It's about pulling together massive amounts of data and using it to make some incredibly sophisticated predictions.
And honestly, that distinction is everything. The word listening sounds so dramatic, right? It makes you think of spies and secret recordings, but the reality is tracking. And all that means is that systems are analyzing your patterns. One is a scary campfire story. The other is just the measurable, documented reality of how the digital world works today. So if you remember one thing from all of this, let it be this. Your phone isn't listening to you. It is predicting you.
So the next time you see an ad that feels just a little too spot on, a little too perfect, stop and ask yourself this. Did my phone hear me, or did it just understand me? because when prediction gets this good, it can feel an awful lot like someone's watching.